Hello, ladies and gentlemen! MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining Force 3 Scenario 3. Alright, so, last episode, we finished our kill. We promoted Gracia to an innovator. He's a full-on innovator, and Julian leveled up to Light Apostle. That's really all we did. We looked around. There's also a blacksmith here, and some weapon vendors. So we got all the orc alchem that we could get. I have not made any of the weapons. I'm probably going to talk about the weapons in the next fight, because I need to do the next fight, because I can't promote people until they are level 20. So I could promote Kate, I cannot promote Isabella, can't promote Bridget, can't promote Cyclops, Thousand, Leon, Honesty, Proton. I can promote Spuriel, can't promote Jubei. So, like, I've got people ready-ish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everyone to 20 in the next fight. And then I'm going to egress and then come back. Because this fight's weird. So, we try to leave, and oh, the storm appears to be getting worse again. It seems we'll have to wait a little longer. We try to go, and then snow comes busting in. And someone comes walking in as well. Excuse me? Who are you? Marky. I'm the Snow Witch Marky, and I turn everything to ice. So, even though the door closed, she's still bringing the snow. I freeze humans and suck out their blood. That's how I survive. And now I will freeze you and feast on your fresh blood. Yeah, good luck with that. As Gracie's like, bitch, I just got promoted. It's strange my blizzard isn't freezing you. I'll give it more power. She turns up the juice. So does Gracia. Something's wrong. You should have been frozen by my powerful blizzard. Who are you? Stop this. I like how all of the people are sitting there like, except for our group, they're all sitting there like shaking. You may possess great powers, but you are still brave to challenge us alone. Harming humans is unacceptable. We, the Julian army, will punish you. Yeah, we pretty much will. You're all here. We heard the snowstorm getting worse, and we noticed the snow inside. Everyone, over here, quickly. Is this the work of the Snow Witch? That's right, and I have some friends with me. For your own good, you should stop. Begone. Like, that's not really a threat. I do this to survive. I'm waiting for someone to free me from my misery. Maybe you. You may have a reason, but your evil deeds. Alright, at this point she's like, I'm gonna just back out. Will you withdraw for now? And the snowstorm outside still coming in. You're asking me to withdraw? No, we're telling you to withdraw. I won't die before I have my revenge on Bullzome. He turned me into this. Well, if you're after Bullzome, we're kind of on the same side. Stop being a bitch. There's no room for battle in this cabin. But outside, who will have the advantage? Julian, going outside would be very risky. The blizzard is her doing. She has every advantage. Battling her there would be unwise. Well, we don't have much of a choice. She's not going to let us leave this cabin. If you stay here, the blizzard will continue and you'll run out of food and firewood. Yeah, so, like, we don't have the defenses to hold up for a length of time. Stay in this cabin and die, or fight me and die. It doesn't matter to me. Or how about we fight you and beat you? That's what I'm aiming for. This is a tricky situation, Julian. I didn't expect the Snow Witch to appear. This one, there's more than... No, just... She's the cause of the storm. How powerful must she be to control nature and create blizzards? But she says she hates Bullzome and won't die before having her revenge. Shouldn't we show her compassion? No. I believe we must prepare for battle, as we know the cause for our predicament. We must do something to calm Marky's blizzard and hurry towards the ancient road. Alright, so we're going to go back outside. And we're going to fight Marky, the Snow Witch. Because, you know, reasons. And it's, you know, awfully snowy outside. Walking in a winter wonderland. Where's Marky the Snow? Yeah, do you have to refer to her as Marky the Snow? You could have just said, where's Marky? Or where's the Snow Witch? Where'd she go? I don't see her. Well, the storm is calming down. Did she escape? Escape? Me? No, that's not happening. You can't see me, but I'll reveal myself to you. Look out! Alright, so there are these wonderful ice blocks. Over here, this is my fortress. You have no chance of victory, but you are brave, aren't you? Let the battle begin. I will grant you the gift of eternal snow. Julian, Marky has a lot of confidence when it comes to battling in a snowstorm. This is her territory. She has great advantage in battle here. We mustn't lose this battle. Really? She has a strong resistance to ice and snow. Julian, we must find another way to defeat her. I don't know. How about fire? Alright, so, taking a look at this battle. I'm pretty sure I got the 2 items in there as well. There are 2 items in this fight. There is wall on the inlet behind where the force starts, so there's something back here. And inspect the wall on the second inlet on the right of the strip of land covered in icicles. So, one of these inlets there, depending on what they mean by right. Alright, so, let's take a look and see what we've got in this fight for us to kill. And like I said, I'm not gonna finish this fight before aggressing. I'm gonna get everyone who's not 20 up to 20, and then I'm gonna leave. So I might end up having to do this fight more than once. But we have Yetis! HP of 90, movement of 4, attack of 75, defense of 47, agility of 30, luck of 3. They do have a slow attack special, and they can drop the freeze orb. So, you know, that's a thing. I don't know why that's a thing. We've got... You're on the list, but where's the... There he is. Okay. So we've got Skullfish. HP of 98, movement of 5, attack of 70, defense of 50, agility of 17, luck of 2, can drop a healing drop, has a critical hit ability, so something to keep an eye on. We have Blue Dragon, so I can get a second Blue Dragon in this fight. There's only one here, so I gotta be careful about killing him with Cyclops. HP of 120, movement of 6, attack of 68, defense of 48, agility of 20, luck of 5, can drop a freeze orb, and also has blizzard breath. The last enemy we've got aside from the boss is the Gargoyle. HP of 76, movement of 6, attack of 77, defense of 56, agility of 34, luck of 3. Can drop Swift Boots because I need more Swift Boots in my life, that's for sure. And you do not have a special attack at all. And then we've got Marky. HP of 99, MP of 70, movement of 5, attack of 76, defense of 52, agility of 36, luck of 9. Marky's kind of dangerous because Marky's got Freeze 3, which is a slightly damaging spell at this point, not terrible. Soul Steal 2, which is a threat. And Proserpina is a ice-based summon. So we want to be very careful about where we position people. Like, we don't want people on their own because then they're going to get hit by a very strong summon. But if we have them clumped together, they're going to get hit with a mildly strong freeze or a potentially dangerous soul steal. So keep that in mind. That's a thing. She also does have 2 special attacks, Blizzard and Double Blow, according to the guide. So And then she takes 2 actions per battle, one determined by agility, where she casts Blizzard, another towards the end of each turn where she takes a normal action. If your character's on the strip of land with the icicles, they will be hit by Marky's Blizzard. Any icicles destroyed will be remade by Blizzard. Destroy the icicles and move your characters past them before Marky can cast Blizzard. Stop some characters on the spots where icicles appear to stop them reappearing so that your characters can get through. To win the battle, either kill Marky or talk to her using Julian or Gracia. If you talk to her, she will join the Force. So, we don't want to kill her. We just want to get her on our side. So, I want to look around. That's where the item is. So let's go ahead and save that spot for one of my level 20s, or Julian or Gracia. Because like I said, I'm not going to do anything with them at the moment. Because I'm not aiming to beat this fight this episode. But what I want to talk about are the weapons. So I did a lot of research and planning and trying to figure out what my best case scenario was going to be for getting people the weapons I would want to get them. So I've planned out what I want to do with each Force member, or what Force members I'm probably going to use through the end. So most of them are not going to get Orichalcum weapons because I am really, really disappointed in the quality of Orichalcum weapons. Looking at Orichalcum weapons compared to anything else, they do not have the variety, they do not have the secondary stats. They really rely solely on having a high attack and a special attack. Most of them don't have any other abilities. Most of them are actually, in some ways, a step down, because you lose a lot of functionality. So these are things to take into consideration, and I'm going to go ahead and heal Honesty, because she just took a hit. But, like, looking at the swords, the Sword of Lord is, you know, all it has is a special attack and higher attack than any of the other swords. It has no stat bonuses, it has no secondary properties. So it doesn't have, and that's one of the things that I kind of want to also bitch about. Secondary properties aren't really explained in the game. So we've talked about before, some weapons have properties of demon, magic, or holy. That's basically a secondary weapon triangle. So like demon weapons are strong against holy enemies, holy weapons are strong against magic enemies, magic weapons are strong against demon enemies. And I found a list that basically compiles all of the enemies into what type they are. So, you know, if you're curious, it's not all that hard to figure out who's got what abilities. I'll try to remember to post a link in the description to that thread. But that's something that's not really discussed in the game. The weapon triangle, the base weapon triangle of, you know, axes, lances, spears, or axes, lances, swords, that's explained, I believe, in the manual. But then you've got, you know, other secondary types like ranged weapons are strong against flying enemies. That, you know, that's one that you just kind of piece together through playing. But because so few weapons have a secondary property, it's actually really hard to piece that together without having to... And, like, I've never actually pieced it together that way until this playthrough, because so few weapons have that functionality that I've just never taken advantage of having to learn that. So that's where I'm at. And so I went through and I compiled what weapons I'm going to get on everyone. And I'll have a lot of fun showing that off when we get to that point, because what I'll probably do is I'll probably get through most of this fight, and then, like I said, get everyone to 20, and get to a point where it's like, I can get to Marky, and then just have that be what I need to worry about. So, oh, Oh! Because the ice pillar. I'm like, why is he taking so little damage? Because of the ice pillar. Okay, but she's level 20, so that's fine. And it broke. And now you're gonna go attack Bridget. That's fine. Bridget can handle it. Bridget's got some defense at the moment. But I kind of want to promote everyone together. So that's what I'm aiming for. But yeah, like this. So she gets a bonus against the Yetis. Because she has the Dragonlance, which has I don't remember what property, but it's strong against beasts, which apparently fall under. I don't know how beasts fall under Magic, Demon, or Holy. Like that's another thing that I don't quite understand. These don't make a whole lot of sense in terms of you know how to basically how to piece things together. It does not make any sense to me. So, and I'm just gonna kind of leave people off to the side here so that they're not in the way for Blizzard. Because let's see, I'm gonna put 1000 here, and 1000 is gonna get attacked by the Blizzard during the next turn. I was kind of hoping for more than 5 XP, but they're basically. But the upside of this is that's a free 5 XP no matter what. Sadly, all the people who have AoEs to make the most out of that are, you know, already level 20. So, alright, I don't need to do anything with you. You're 20. And here goes 1000. So 1000's gonna get hit with Blizzard. And it's basically just Blizzard, but you know, 17 points of damage, and those are gonna regrow. So we saw that coming, we knew that was gonna happen. That's just the long and short of it. Now, people were telling me I should probably have power leveled in previous fights. The problem is, the previous fights really did just kind of piss me off, because there's like no good way to power level and still get the treasure without, you know, having to aggress, which I could have done. But the fact that it's infinitely spawning enemies, I don't have the resources to deal with that. Alright, speaking of things that I don't have the resources to deal with, I don't want to kill the dragon, so I'm just going to get some more XP by breaking these ice pillars. Because this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to break ice pillars. That's... I'm going to walk over here. I can't reach the dragon. He's not in the right place. Well, screw you, dragon. Alright. I guess I'll just come over here and break that. So what I'll end up doing is I'll end up starting... Oh, hey! Yetis. That's wonderful. Well, I got level 20s over here. They'll just kind of hang out and not do anything. They can tank that. Alright, let's bring you over here. And I don't have a healing item, actually, so in that case, let's bring you over here. Because you're going to need to get healed. Yeah, come over, attack rate, except you're moving farther away from the person I want you to move to. Okay, that's... Thank you. Just brilliant. My blue dragon's just going to kind of hang off to the side. And the Skullfish is going to come attack Cyclops, so that's fine. At least Cyclops can still get some XP. Critical hit does next to nothing. And that Skullfish just hanging out. Alright, I'm just gonna leave you there. And now we get another blizzard, and it's gonna affect multiple people. And then after this, I guess I'll go ahead and end this episode here, and then just get everyone to 20 off screen, and then we will start the next episode back in town, where I will make weapons and promote people. Because I can't use, that's another thing, I can't use the orichalcum weapons until I am promoted again. So that is one thing to take into consideration. So yeah, I will go ahead and end this episode here while I'm done, and I'll get everyone to 20 off screen, and go from there. So I'll see you all in the next installment. Till then, later everyone.